By the way, we were completely blown away by the people at Monumental for just including us in that group to get rings. We were like, I mean, we're just broadcasters. You know, we have the rights to the Caps games, but I mean, we're not calling the games, but we cover them. But they just went above and beyond by including us and actually gifting us Stanley Cup rings.
We were the last people to get the rings.
Yeah.
I'm convinced of that. But we did get them.
And they're very nice. They're super high quality. They're very nice rings. Like, I know that EB was skeptical leading up to it. He's like, he thought we were going to get like the lowest tier quality of rings that were offered, which would have been fine. We would have been completely happy with that.
Right.
But they went above and beyond. I believe what we're wearing is like one notch below what the players and everybody else got. I mean, they are amazing.
The value of what's on your finger right now is about the same as 2 first-class tickets to, I don't know, Honolulu?
It's an amazing piece of jewelry.
Paris,
and it's an amazing keepsake.
Yep. So this is what it sounded like when they finally came in, and the Caps finally came in to present the rings to the Junks.
Thank you, Jim. You're too kind. Don't JP, cakes. Let's do it together.
Thank you, sir.
Nutty.
Thank you, Jim Van Stone. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Darren.
Thank you, Obi.
Thank you, Obi. Yeah, exactly. Those guys made it all happen.
Thank you, Jay Beagle.
All right, Jim, what should we do? Should we, like, on the count of 3, should we open it?
Yeah, why don't we do it? 1, 2,
I already opened it.
3, go.
Oh, my God.
That's amazing.
All right, now this is the fun part. We've gotten rings for a lot of people. I got to make sure they fit. So I think we did a wonderful job.
What finger are you supposed to put it
I
on?
don't remember what hand you're supposed to put it on.
That was, of course, my longtime friends that you heard there from Monumental Sports. Our friendship dates back many, many, many months, just to let everybody know.
No, he's a good dude.
Yeah, he is a good guy. But, again, thank you to Ted Leonsis and the ownership group and Monumental Sports. You know, as a 10-year-old Caps fan, being at the Caps Center, like with my dad or my brothers, I never envisioned that the Caps, first of all, would win the Stanley Cup, but then to have this amazing ring to commemorate
It's surreal, isn't it?
I mean, it's to the point now where, look, this is a little bit of a morbid turn. Like, who do I give this to when I eventually perish? I mean, I guess it goes to my firstborn.
You could. What about being buried with it?
Well, that's very selfish. I mean, I don't think I would not want to do it. Now it's taking an even worse turn.
How much do funerals cost? You might want to sell it to pay for the funeral. Probably what I would do.
It's a good bit. I do like the bit. I would not get buried with it, Valdez. Though it does kind of make me chuckle. The fact that this would rest with me for the eternal silence, I would want my family to be able to have it and share it and have it live on through them instead of being buried 6 feet under.
All right, before we hit the clip of when I tossed the phone to Jacob Verana in the parade, let's go to Chris I think he's in Lorton?
Yeah, he's in Lorton. He's a long time both Junks fan and Caps fan. Big old Caps mark.
Case, you know I had to call in for this.
Yes, of course.
1 year ago, I was at Capital One Arena inside watching, his happen. I cried. The replay of the Junks podcast, the day after you guys won, or after we won. We champions, popping the champagne, everything. I mean, from a kid that watched the Caps his first game when he was 1,
Sure.
It was the best summer of all time.
No, it was amazing. Well, thank you for the call, Chris. We appreciate you weighing in.
Christopher.
The watch parties were they were amazing at Capital One, and the scenes outside of the arena and in the streets as the buzz built, and they kept winning games and kept getting closer.
Yeah,
it was amazing to see all the people that turned out, and you know that those are not all hardcore Caps fans. Those are people that are getting swept up in the buzz, and it just kept building, and it was amazing to watch and be a part of.
Were they riding the coattails a little bit, some of those people?
It's, again, I am not a hockey snob. On Game 3 of the Stanley Cup, you're more than welcome. I'm an inclusive hockey fan. Get on board.
So many hammered people. All right, so then I mentioned we were in the parade, and it was toward the end of the parade.
Speaking of hammered people.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Towards the end of the parade, Cakes and I had gotten out of our car, and we were walking, following the bus that Jacob Verana was on.
Right.
And TJ Oshie was on it. There's a bunch of players with their families, Caps reps.
Yeah.
And Grant and Danny called me, and we were doing like a little interview.
Right.
And they actually asked me, hey, can you toss your phone?
Right.
I mean, bus was, it's a good 15 feet up in the air.
Double-decker bus. He was on the top level.
Right, and I like my phone.
Sure.
I mean, if he drops it and it hits the pavement, finito.
Yeah, but he's got good hand-eye coordination.
Of course, professional athlete.
He's been shotgunning beers, too, during the parade.
Well, maybe you'll start getting texts if it hits the concrete.
That's true. It's a very good point.
All right, so this is what that sounded like.
How close to a Capitals player are you right now?
10 feet.
Okay, who is it?
Well, it's Verona, but
go put Jacob Verona on the phone real quick.
He's on top of his bus. I can't get to him.
Oh, well, then that's not going to work, Jason.
You're so tall, though, Jason. You can use your long reach.
I'm going to try. Hold on.
All right, so Jason is getting out of the
phone. They want me to
get
Verona on the phone.
He's going to try to go throw the phone to Jacob Verona.
This is awesome.
Apparently, Verona's his boy. We're about to see how tight they actually are.
This is the opposite of like
radio show.
Golf hole.
He's yelling radio show at him.
No way. What do I do?
Jacob.
Hi, guys.
Jacob Verona! Yeah! Washington 1067 The Fan. How's the parade?
It's unbelievable. You know what? I love all these people here.
Hey, Jason, that was a silly booking by you. You can put that on your
better than
resume.
anything Draft's ever done.
That's a great last-second booking by one Jason Bishop.
I know.
That was impressive.
Should be the lead producer for the Grant and Danny
But
show.
I mean, Verona was, he was enjoying the moment as he should. I think he's 20 or 21. People were tossing him beers on the top of the double-decker bus.
Oh, he was
he's
poleaxed.
shotgunning beers
Yeah, of
left
course
and
he
right.
was.
He was having a great time, as he should.
You could tell.
Yeah, of course.